Okay, we're live. Hey, having to do this, but I'm doing it. I don't care. Okay, so I'm gonna take it real serious. Okay, so hey, my fellow Hawkers, Hawksonic here. Yes, I'm doing this again, but this time I'm gonna be a real serious person about this, because all of this shit has come to my attention. So today's stream is going to say this: I am officially done with the Sonic Vrchat community because of all the bullshit going on. I'm just gonna get down to the case of one thing that happened to me that made me get to this decision, and it took a while actually to take me down. But here I am. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm done. So here. So yesterday was a very good day for me. I was watching a football game. Um, just regular thing. So here's what happened. This morning, on my way to school, I was scrolling through my YouTube notifications. Everything was fine there. But then I got like a notification, another one earlier afterwards, like I think an hour or two after that one or something when I first saw it. So it was a mention. And you probably think that mention was good, right? Well, apparently not. I'm going to prove it right now. So, you guys have all been aware of who I find bothersome towards me or anything else like that, etc. So, I'm gonna go to their post right now. Hold on. So, so, this was in involvation with a certain chipmunk and some other people. I actually don't know how it's supposed to. I don't even know how to word this correctly, but I'm gonna word it the best I can. So, I'm just gonna share my screen here. So, I get this. First thing I look at my YouTube notifications. This is from a person named. Oops, I forgot to share my screen. Anna the Wolf, aka don't know why it's not loading. AKA Fallen Child, who some of you might know. Does this thing just fucking work, please? What gives? I think my internet's being slow again, so wait patiently, guys. Okay. This should work. So this was today. So some might be aware of the shit I go through, the people who I have to encounter, etc. So this was from Animal, who this person here I used to be friends with, by the way, until all the bullshit happened and they just left me. And honestly, I don't care and will not care less. Let me just see if there's any newest comments first. So here's what they said. Listen, Hawks on Gaming, and listen good. Stop trying at this point because you have not only hurt Sally, but you have hurt many people for the last few years, including myself. You have no room to talk or speak at all. Sally has left you alone for a while. You just got to come back and things about her. Stay from her and stop talking about her and move on with your life. She wants nothing to do with you. Newsflash, I have nothing to do with her anymore either. So, how much should I put this guy? So, this was noticed from. Okay, internet. I don't know why it's so fucking slow with me today. Yeah, okay, here it is. So this was on a screen. This came from some sort of fan art that a person by the name of Snow VR did. They did trace over, which I did also tell them about, which is like absolutely wrong. And then I see Sally's comment, and not to mention, I'm gonna say one thing. Sally, who you all know, used to be my roleplay sister, but not anymore. Ever since then, I've seen her comment on a few of my videos when she knows herself that she's not supposed to talk to me or be around me or do anything like that. I made a this thing. So like I said, used to know her. Used to know the Sally. Sorry, this is taking a while to load. My internet's being slow as hell. Used to know them. So I actually have the post on my community post because I mentioned it in the thing, like on my community post. If you guys look at it, so I replied when she said, "You're literally chasing art, bro," and she's like, I counted the amount of comments she's done on my videos when she left me. And I tell her like, "Why do you care?" Like here's what I said. "Why do you even care? This is a sign you're still on to me. Just go away already. And don't expect me to care because all this crap going on, I don't care and cannot care less." That's a sign right there, meaning to stay away from me. If you don't want anything to do with me, maybe stop commenting on my videos for God's sake. Because at this point, it's useless. I am what the hell I am. And that's all that matters to me. So let me also show you guys the other post that she made today. When I came to Fallen in her Discord DMs on an alt account, I said this, and this was all true, by the way. And you guys know damn well it's all true. And here's what she also said about me. I don't know how to click out or make this look viewable. Yeah, like I said here, I have nothing to do with her friends or anyone else because I don't care anymore. I could not care less. And some might say I need to apologize. What's the point of apologizing to someone who honestly does not want to hear an apology? Like, even though you hurt them and they say you should apologize, I find that pointless as hell. Yeah, Pride Mecha 62 is one of my alt accounts. I don't care if it gets released or anything. I crashed down on her earlier because I had every right and consent to crash out, saying I don't have a room to talk. When honestly she doesn't. When honestly most people like her or anyone else I know don't give me a chance to even talk about my side of shit. They just interrupt me and then just assume one thing without having to talk to me first, which is bullshit. And to count how many times I've had to deal with this, guys, is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And every time I've had to deal with it, the worse I got. I'm going to cut down to the chases and say, this community sucks. And I've had enough of what people have put me through. And if you guys, let me actually show you something. You guys probably noticed a Google document I made before. Actually, yeah, there's one I did really show you guys, which I put on my community post, but another one that I never got a chance to show. But yeah, here we go. This document is called, I'm going to share real quick. Document of my honesty, which you guys have probably already read. If you haven't read it, not my problem. Hold on, I'm going to stop sharing real quick just so I get something configured. All right. So I'm going to share it. Anyways, let me just open this. All right, you guys should be able to see. Hold on. I do not understand what's up with my stupid screen share or Wi-Fi. It just does this. It just does this constantly. Anyway, so here it is. Time I say my side and honesty of drama. And this is to go into detail of what I've had to be put through. And all of this is true. I trust me, guys, it's true. And you can ask a few people I know about it because they have some of that context. Here, let me just zoom into this real quick. I'm just gonna read it to you guys. I'm just gonna read it out loud so you guys can understand what this goes through. So here goes. Warning: the following document you are about to read contains drama, violence, straight statements and opinions, and anything else you can expect from any kind of document like this that is bad. If you do not wish to read it, please leave immediately. With that being said, I hope this becomes understandable. Introduction. Hello, my fellow hawkers. My name is Hawksonic. You all know me as Hawksonic Gaming on YouTube or Multi-Hawksonic on VRC. I should probably change that name. Also, hi Tiger, hi Zamponi, and hi Buggy, and hi Supersonic Gaming. Whichever you prefer. Age 17, not a pedophile, so stop saying that. Gender's a male. Date of birth, August 6, 2008. Some of you might know me for how friendly I am, while others hate me for my past actions. But now it's my turn to state some of the stuff that has recently provoked madness of my presence around Vrchat, caused by some people, and anything else that could provoke drama. So let's get started. Main events that lead to my downfall. Some stuff that led to my pointless downfall is, of course, drama. For example, in the past, I have been accused of VRC rape on someone named D.A. Sally Acorn, I just freaking mentioned earlier. Along with smashing a virtual wine bottle at her for her head, which I will say this, I do apologize to her. I do apologize for, but I don't know if I should really. I'm gonna say that right now. Other stuff involved it with people who attempt to just do things to make me get worse. Pointless events, meaning events that made things pointless of my downfall. Some events that were a trouble to me where people over age 18 to 20 plus have done and said stuff to me that made me uncomfortable, furious, and careless. I didn't mean to say fearless. I meant to say furious. And by careless, meaning guys, I'll get to that in like the very end. So, along with getting framed by a 12-year-old who is now 13 years old for pedophilia, to a 29-year-old forced me into a relationship and said if I didn't accept, they would send their friends after me. And you all know who that is. Uzi the Purple Fox. Matter of fact, I'm going to show some quick evidence about her real quick because thanks to a friend of mine named Devil Sonic, I was able to get some evidence or understanding. So, but yeah. And judging by a person's personality, you can also tell it the same way. So here it goes. So that's her right there. Right? Okay. I think I already showed this on one of my other streams. I don't even know how to explain this. I really don't know. Oh, wait. Honestly, I have a question. What's with that profile pic? I honestly want to know. What is with that profile pic? That looks disgusting. And here's another one. I don't know how to explain. I'm just going with what Devil sent me, which I thank him dearly for. Okay. And said if I did and also resuming here, to children in adult bodies, some with high autism, ADHD, possibly drunk, and poor worldview, and including teens, harassing me about my past till I cried nonstop for a week, even though I was trying to move on. There are certain people out there, guys, who I do not recommend coming around. Mental problems I have, which I've described here clearly. Speaking words properly, which you guys have known. Rephrasing. Interrupting in order to get my point across. Focusing on one person at a time when it comes to an argument. And giving me time to think. It takes me a while to think what I have to say. Things I hate. Having to say things that aren't true. Fake evidence. Impersonators. Framers. Apologizing multiple times, which you guys know that apologizing a lot of times for me is just absolutely ridiculous. Pedos. Drunk people. Highly autistic people. People with a poor worldview. Phantom sense pain or whatever, which don't even think about talking to me about. Children in adult bodies, and people hiding problems from me. And here's a side note. If you have a problem, keep it to yourself or say it to my face. People I have lost or have never seen again due to this. I'm not going to read this whole list, but if you guys want to just look through it real quick, I'm not going to call these names because these guys, I would say, don't deserve much, but I've just intentionally lost my care for them because they've left me. They have not let me get on my side of the story, yada, yada, yada. So I hope it becomes reasonable to them. And if they're seeing this, someday you'll probably come to forgive me. But actually, I don't care if you come to forgive me or not because I've been put through way too much. And people I hate. This is the list I'm gonna say out loud. A little sick there, but yeah. People I hate and who I don't recommend being around. Uzi, the Purple Fox, the 20, aka that Purple Fox, the 29-year-old who forced me into a relationship. Sonic Light, aka Nick Light, Violet Darlena, who you guys know I've had to deal with before. Violet Blue Gem, Violet Blue slash Violet Gem. Multiverse or Puriverse Gauge, aka the Pisstain, who I made an entire document about and got a lot of evidence about. Poppy Chassis, aka Lexi Sierran, someone who I've absolutely hate. Someone who's actually dating the Pisstain. Obviously, I'm gonna say this right now to Puriverse Gauge and Uzi. I'm actually this is for Uzi. If you want to know why you're being called a pedophile, you're dating minors. If you want a boyfriend so badly, date the Pisstain. You actually, I think you guys will make a good partnership relationship. I'm not. I wouldn't recommend it, but that's your choice. If you want to have, want to make out so much and so badly, your kinks, whatever. Anyways, yeah, and even yeah, Zachary is on this page, and he did read this because I know he did. I got notifying. That's what everyone calls him, a boogie, because he looks like one. Anyways, Pure Nilly, aka one of Uzi's highly autistic friends, and a ridiculous nincompoop. I'm gonna say that right now because they don't stop complaining about anything. Multi Shadow EXE, someone who I've had to deal with for a long fucking time now, and someone who I absolutely hate for their nonstop talk about drama, dragging into yada yada yada, which multiple people I know and I have had enough. Serial designation N, who is one of Gage's friends. I don't know if they are anymore. Yada yada. You guys might have heard this person. I don't really know their full story or whatever, but yeah. Jake the Wolf, who I've the fuck? What's going on with my stream feed? Wi-Fi is being fucking done with me right now. Jake the Wolf, who spams me ridiculously, so I just blocked him, and any other predator that's on the community. To these people I hate, fuck you and get the fuck out of my face. That's really what I'm gonna say to those people. I don't care what I say. I cannot care less. Anyways, final statement. So much has happened to me, around me, and almost directly at me to the point where I'm to become so depressed and careless. I had to take my many safety measures, such as securing my server, changing my VRC name to a different font so people wouldn't find me, blocking people, etc. And to all of this, I had decided to stop helping people who I find pointless to help, such as Multi-Shadow EXE, including to stop interacting with people who I find who just find me as a useless person. Because some of the people I hate are people who do not know how to stop or get out of drama, don't stop talking about it either, and basically anything they do to provoke it. I'm not one of those people, guys. The only reason why you think I do is because of other people in general who provoke me, who just get me agitated. I hate agitators, by the way. So don't expect me to give 10 shits about your drama problems, etc. Before I keep reading, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let me resume here. Because it's not my problem. I don't care, and I couldn't care less. Because the more I do it, the more of a problem it becomes for me. The only people I care about are people who I believe are good, people who understand better, and people who are mature adults and know how to handle drama properly. And I do not deserve any of this shit to happen to me, nor should it have ever become a problem to the whole Sonic RC community, dying all because of the countless drama causers. So keep your drama shit away from me, or I will block you and ban you from my servers. And also that includes blocking you on Vrchat. But yeah, I think you all get the point. Okay. And Pop, now's not really a good time to be here, okay? I'm trying to take care of something and get something off my chest, okay? So I recommend you get out of this video. Thank you. Just for your mental, safe of your mental insanity or whatever. Anyways, let me resume this last paragraph. I wish life in the Sonic VR community were better, yet every day we got to live life to the fullest and push through it. Please give me support to pay some respect for the amount of bullshit I have been pressuredly put through. I have been pressuredly put through. I love you all so much, and thank you to those who have stuck by me, had belief in me, kept me safe, and everything else. Keep yourself safe, be happy, and stay happy. It means the world to me. And again, I apologize for any drama I have done, and I'm sorry to all the people I have hurt. That's all I have to say for now. See you guys. Sincerely, Hawks on a Gaming. P.S. Keep being awesome, my fellow Hawkers. Anyways, this last document, actually, I'm going to just put it out on my community post. You know what? I'm not going to put it out now, but if I need a good time to, but yeah. But for real, though, I'm cutting myself off of the Sonic VR chat community due to the amount of bullshit I've gone through. I don't regret doing it. So I'll be out of it for like probably a while. I'll still do VR chat streams. I'll still do Sonic content. I'm just out of the community in general. And again, guys, I get tired of this pressure every time. Trust me. So, with all respect, and I'm talking to everyone here, please give me some respect. And please also do not come to me about drama. Jesus Christ. I'm not really feeling good today. So, yeah. No, I'm not sick. I mean, I am kind of sick though, but I just had a little bit of a cough. Anyways, I think you all get my point. It's gonna take me a long time to recover from this shit. I might consider doing another VR chat stream or a VR chat video if I have a lot of time in the world, but for now, probably gonna need a break or something. I'm still gonna be around on VRC. I just won't be in public servers as often. I will host some Sonic Speed Zones instances, maybe if I think about it clear enough. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. But yeah, there are some people. Actually, I'm not even gonna talk about it. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Again, no questions, please. I don't want any questions about this. Please do not come spamming to me in my DM saying, Hawk, why'd you do this? Hawk, why? Just stop. No, I had to get this off my chest for once. So to any of those people who be like that, I hope you're happy now. But yeah, again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry it's come to this. So I'll probably be back with like another stream in soon. I might do a stream this week, probably showcasing my new model, but we'll see what happens. My new model on Vrchat, by the way. So stay tuned for that. Again, keep yourself safe, guys, and thank you to all who have stuck by me and given me some support. I really appreciate it. So yeah. And of all notes, guys, please do not bring any problems to me. Don't talk to me about DUI, DID, phantom pain, or whatever else that meets the eye. But yeah. Also, hey, Kanata, you're a little late. I was about to end this. I'm just giving a clear message of saying I'm out of the VR chat community for a long time. I know. I had that song from Undertale. I think it was called like driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI. Now how about you die? I'll go 100 miles per hour. Anyways, that's all I have to say. See you guys next time.